meditation. And we would listen to the radio when the moon comes over the mountain. Kate Smith, you ever heard of Kate Smith?
Yeah.
And of course we would read. We always read.
All of you?
Yes. And sometimes Mama's and Daddy's friends, the Willises, would come over. I'm not sure they were Daddy's friends, because they'd play bridge and Miss Willis would sit and read when she was
Disease often fathers hunger and poverty. This is the story of how one of the mightiest weapons against disease was forged. It is the story of penicillin, the first of the modern wonder drugs known as antibiotics. Today, the penicillins are only one group of antibiotics among many, and in laboratories throughout the world, the search goes on for more. To learn how the first of them, penicillin, was discovered and developed, one must know of the work of 3 British scientists. What they achieved has revolutionized medicine. Sir Alexander Fleming, for the initial discovery of penicillin. Dr. E.B. Chain, and Sir Howard Florey, for their finding its curative power to benefit millions. Early in the 1920s,
before frozen foods, diets in the US looked a lot like this. They were very meat and potatoes. And I knew this kid looked super excited, but it was often really bland. To get meat, people would go to a quaint butcher shop like this one from 1910. And they'd go to a small, often mom and pop grocery store like this one. You'd actually bring a list.
And some people would dry or smoke fish and meat. But people couldn't enjoy the taste of fresh fish or fresh garden peas unless the food really was freshly caught or harvested, which would be impossible unless food was in season. Being able to freeze food has changed that. It means that we can eat fruit and veg that isn't in season but tastes like it is. And we can eat fish that has been caught and frozen thousands of miles away, but has the same taste and texture as if it were caught locally that morning. This makes it possible to catch fish in a more sustainable way, meaning our ability to freeze food plays a big role in helping us to look after our oceans. Frozen food has become a familiar feature of the modern kitchen. Freezing allows us to preserve our leftovers, keep food for longer so that we don't need to go to the shops every day, and it also allows us to enjoy all sorts of food at all times of year. In fact, you could say that frozen food is really, really cool.